Good riddance. I'm just kidding. I can't even be too mad anymore. Um, we're gonna recap this playing game that was attempted to be played by the Sacramento Kings. Leave a like and subscribe. Sorry I didn't have time to make a slideshow. I was at this game, so I got to see it with my own two eyes how bad this team is at the game of basketball. So, when talking about the game, the only few people that will be exempt from criticism, DeMar DeRozan, good job. I'm pretty sure you're like 36, 37. I'm not gonna be too hard on you. You were pretty much the only guy who could score after halftime. What's it? Keon Ellis. I don't know. Can't be too mad at you. Let's see. Devin Carter. I'm not too mad at him. He was giving hustle plays. I liked what I saw from him. Jonas Valanciunas. Um, he was actually really good. He was our best center tonight. So let that sink in. And credit to the Dallas Mavericks, they ran us out the gym. Um, Jesus, it was AD didn't even play that good. That's the crazy part. He had 27 points. It did feel like he was playing better than that. We let Klay Thompson get his revenge. He had 5 3-pointers. Dante Exum, Najee Marshall, basically everyone on the Mavericks was doing good. Shout out Brandon Williams. I had no idea who he was until he started lighting us up. He had 17 points off the bench, so good job to him. Now, we're gonna go from least angry to most angry. Keegan Murray, a soft spot in my heart for you. So I can't be too mad at you when you're like the only guy playing defense out there when Keon isn't on the court. He had cool blocks. Couldn't hit a shot, and it looked like he didn't really know what he was doing out there. He was without direction. He'd just drive at the hoop and would. I don't know what he would do. So we need to work on that because I do want him as part of the future of this team. He was doing a great job guarding Anthony Davis, and he had 2 cool blocks on him. So whatever. Keegan could have played better, but I don't know. Let's see. Who do I want to talk about next? Demonis Sabonis. Come on, dude. Really? There were talks that you might want to seek clarity on the future of this team after the Fox deal. Um, it's pretty much known you're the guy who did not like Mike Brown. You didn't like Mike Brown. And hey, there's rumors you got him fired. You and Fox didn't get along apparently because of this locker room thing. We traded for your buddy, and every single big game I have ever seen this Kings team play, Demonis Sabonis has had shit running down his leg every single game. 11 measly points. He took 13 shots to get 11 points. He had 5 turnovers. Could not play defense at all. 13 rebounds. That's the only good part of the game. Are you serious? Every big game, all throughout their first playoff series, shit running down his leg. Every big game this team has ever played in the Fox era, the common theme was one of our stars rising to the moment and the other one hiding. And we traded the guy who rose. If these two really had beef, you pick the guy that constantly has shit running down his leg over the vocal guy who wants the team to improve. What are you doing? Why would you pick him? You should have traded Sabonis. Zach Levine. This guy is never good when the moment is big. All throughout this year. He had one cool clutch game against the Clippers that we ended up losing. Um, he seemingly waited until we were down 24 before he started to do something in the game. He can't guard anyone. All he does is jack up shots. Look, he took 19 shots and scored 20 points. Are you serious? I don't even know how he got 9 assists. You know what? 9 assists? I don't care about that. Turnovers? Unbelievable. We traded Fox, who Kings fans' biggest gripe about him was that he didn't care when the stakes were not high at all, when we were facing like the Charlotte Hornets. But when the stakes were high, he was always there. He was always showing up. Okay. I saw Levine pass up so many shots tonight in person. One thing I liked about Fox is he's gonna empty the clip. If he's going down swinging, okay? Now he was inefficient last year's playing game against the what was it? The Pelicans. But no one else was helping him. So he's of course he's gonna do that. Players laughing at the bench. I don't really care about that. I know some people are going to, but pretty much the vibe around this team is that it's not gonna there's no way this is gonna run it back the next season. So I don't really care about laughing at the bench. Especially Markel Fultz laughing. Um because he should have at least got some run. He was alright for us. Jesus. Um the first quarter, pretty good. I wish we could have got 4 of those. But we let Clay Thompson go crazy, and then we let Brandon Williams, who just got done working at Ace Hardware, um, yeah, he just pulled up and dropped 17 on us. That's great. And you guys could not stop fouling the other team. It was so annoying. I had to hear a bunch of Kings fans bitch and moan because in their eyes, our team could do nothing wrong. Where when you look at the replay, it's our guys just assaulting the other team. Now, I may sound angry, but really, I'm not. I checked out of this team February 2nd, the second the Fox trade happened. It's not even the fact that he got traded. It's that we got Zach Levine in return. That's the only thing we got, and like one pick. I posted a video of my raw reaction, and yeah, um, that's the angriest I've ever been, and probably will be about this team for a while. This is my least favorite King season ever. Um, the DeMarcus Cousins years, where we would barely even win 30 games. I mean, they were not this bad. Because going into this year, this was the most anticipated King season for me personally since the Beam Team 2023. And I was so anticipated for that season because I saw the moves we made in the offseason. And for the first time in my life, I wasn't lying to myself. I truly believe this team could actually be a great, not championship contending team, but a great basketball team. And they have not risen the ceiling at all. This is an unserious organization when you couldn't even get one young player from the Spurs. You couldn't even get their draft pick this year. A good GM would have. Come on, bro. Speaking of GMs, Monty McNair, you have ruined my life, and you have done it for last time. Because I did get good news when I came home from the game. The Sacramento Kings and general manager Monty McNair have agreed to part ways. Um, I'm kind of questionable if it was mutual because, I mean, I could see it that he didn't like working under Vivek or whatever. But also, you were so bad at your job, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, bruh. Why the hell is trans trending? Whatever. Um, but Demonis Sabonis, I don't want to see you again next season. I am done. I'm done. You won the Fox beef, and you returned the favor by having shit run down your leg. This wasn't even that high stakes of a game. People were telling me like they thought the Kings were gonna blow out the Mavs, and in my mind, I'm like, why? What have you seen from the Kings that you think they could blow out the Mavs? Especially when AD plays, is the biggest team I've ever seen. Jesus Christ. They were just bodying us, and our players were just letting them. Demonis Sabonis. Um, I know I hate like tangibles where you talk about killer instinct, but he does not have that dog in him. Okay, neither does Zach LaVine, and that was very apparent tonight. Um, we had a guy who had that dog in him, but um, Vivek, everyone in the front office, the team pretty much burned bridges with him. So that's great. Um, People I feel bad for, Doug Christie. You don't deserve this. He was a fine coach. He there's no way in hell he's gonna come back. He's probably fired. Um, I do feel bad for DeMar DeRozan. He's an aging star. He came here to try to compete, to be a vital part of winning a championship, and somewhat near his home because he grew up in California. And with the Fox trade happening, he was expected to be the number one option. He did not sign up for this. Keon Ellis, I'm sorry. I'm sorry it took you this long to get actual run. I'm sorry the organization thought starting Malik Monk was a better idea than starting you. And who else do I feel bad for? I'm sorry to the fans who believed anything other than this outcome was happening. Uh I'm sorry that you believed we could actually do something. But am I really that mad when I gave up 2 months ago on this team? I was so passionate about this team. And then they traded the passion away. You don't win without a killer. Unless you're the Celtics. I'm just kidding. But there's no way you thought this was gonna work out. We are stuck with Zach LaVine for the next 3 seasons. And I can only assume we are trading Malik Monk, DeMar DeRozan, and Domantas Sabonis. Hopefully, for some draft capital, something you should have gotten for your franchise point guard. But I just wanted to make a raw reaction. If you guys couldn't tell by my latest videos, I've been trying to put more effort into them. But I just had to get my thoughts off by in doing this kind of video. So leave a like and subscribe. I'm gonna make a video recapping the whole year, talking about what went wrong. It'll have more effort than this, don't worry. And besides that, since the Kings don't have a draft pick in the first round, if they were going to have one, I was gonna make a video about who they should draft, but I guess not. So I don't know when I'll talk about this Kings team again. Maybe when we trade one of our players. But leave a like and subscribe, and I should have a video coming up about playoff predictions, so look out for that. And I will see you all next time.